Why? Really? Really? That's what you're gonna do to me? That wasn't very nice. Dog. You're crazy. So yeah, I have no idea what to do with myself on days like this. Oh, I should say on nights like this. Like normally I'd just be outside having a fire, really enjoy myself. But it's storming out. So I'm not getting a fire out there. My neighbor's just sitting on the rain. And I'm just sitting inside trying to figure out what to do. I got a couple books I'm going to start cracking into. I just don't want to do it tonight. Because if I start a book, I've got a problem with books. When I pick one up, I don't put it down. And I just keep reading and I'll lose myself overnight and do what I did last night and not sleep. And I want to sleep tonight. I really got to start planning these lives out a little bit better. Actually plan them that I'm going live at this time on this day. Not just otherwise. Nobody hangs out. And I'm done with me. So real. Okay, but yeah, I'm just hanging out tonight. Trying to keep my mind occupied. You can ask me anything, you know, formerly hobo, homeless kind of dude. But yeah, no, again, I don't know what to do with myself on rainy days like this. Well, at least at night times, because night times I'll just hang outside, get a small fire going, go chat with the neighbor, just chill out. Days like this, I can either read or sometimes play a game, but I haven't even used the PlayStation. I haven't used the games in months. I just don't have the interest in it anymore. I'm more distracted by a puppy who takes up a lot of my time. But yeah, so since we're here, I'll show you my balls. Let's take a look at my balls. I've got blue balls. See? They're clay. They were meant to be slingshot ammo, but they're way too big. They're not just blue either. And they are also golden. And very happy. I also got two nice silver balls. I don't know what I'm going to do with these now. They're too big for the slingshot. And, you know, let's get back to basics. I need a hat. There we go. Much better. The beard is looking epic. Too bright. Um, Pretty much all the ammo I made myself was too big and didn't hold up to the G's being launched. All the big ones, maybe quite a few of them held up, but they're just too big to launch. The little ones, they didn't break up. They were fine. It's just clay is not that accurate of a shot. The steel, I shot a couple steel off earlier today. Well, not earlier today, but after I ended the live. And the steel are dead on accurate. I can ping from 20 yards, 30 yards, I can ping a small target with a steel ball. But the clay, they just don't have the accuracy. So I'm probably gonna go, once I get the internet paid for at the end of the month. I'm gonna go, when I get it back on, I'm gonna go to with what's left, go to Crappy Tire, and buy some 9mm lead balls. The lead is not yet. It's still going. I got my third notice from Starlink that it hasn't been paid, so it's gonna cut off between now and whenever. So I'm just making the most of what internet I got. I'm downloading a bunch of movies, so I have entertainment, and trying to stream as much as possible to, you know, get the most out of the channel as I can. As I'm trying to make a little bit of ad revenue as well, trying to get some videos and whatnot out before that happens. Tomorrow, I wish I could bring you guys for the stream, but I can't stream down at the lake. I'm heading down to the lake tomorrow. I will bring my phone, the tripod, all that jazz, and hopefully catch a bass, if not a pike, and do a proper cookout. Cook some fish with some vinegar on it. Hey, Death. But that's the plan for tomorrow. And do a proper video of it, because the one complaint I got with my fishing videos is they weren't so much a fishing video as a cooking video. So I'll bring the phone with me, record, me setting up, me catching my bait, me catching the other bait, casting out, bringing the fish in, skinning the fish, cooking the fish, consuming the fish. That's going to be tomorrow. And definitely going to bring the slingshot down with me, because there's a heck of a lot of rabbits down there, plus the steel balls. It'd be nice to bring back, not just, have a nice shore fish lunch, but bring back some really nice protein in the form of a rabbit or a pheasant or a grouse with me, just so I've got that extra protein for the night. When it comes down to the steel balls, I'm dead on accurate. The clay balls, not so much. I'm noticing with the small clay shots that they either want to rise up or they want to curve. So it's making, my accuracy down. But the steel balls, you judge for the wind, and where you look down the pathway, if you're doing a side shot like this, you're using the top bar for your aim, just a little bit underneath there, and wherever you're aiming for, that's where the shot's going. I agree. It's been a nice day for me, except the night's not so great. Everything's flooded out there. My neighbor, someone was saying, I'm concerned for the person in the tent. There's nobody actually in that orange tent. I'm using that as storage for tools and whatnot, so the tools don't get wet. And my neighbor was up there at the build site, because we've been having a fire at the build site, burning it off, and he had just never left. We cooked dinner together before it started raining, and he just hung out there to use use a cell phone a little bit, charge up his stuff, because I've got a cord from my trailer running there for him to charge his stuff, and he's just hanging out there. Not really. So I replanted my garden yesterday. I did a raised bed, put a lot of work into it, and it flooded again. I planted beets and cabbage, and it flooded. So that is like the 8th flood. That is the 4th time I've lost my garden. I'm going to give up. And guys, if you want to give me a thumbs up for this stream, that'd be really cool. That helps me out in the algorithm. And I got a little shit here. A little shit disturber. Oh, you don't want to, oh yeah? There's my little shit disturber. Really? Oh, you still got your bone. Ah. know. Oh, you dropped it. That sucks. You want to go get it? There's the moose. There's the moose. You good moose? Say hi. Fuck you. Okay, get lost. Yo, Bone. Yeah, no, she is a cutie. She's a little shit at times too. She's gotten to the point where she's getting to like the teenage rebellious phase, where her commands aren't working that well. She's not coming, so she's getting into a lot of trouble. And I had to kind of not physically discipline her, but like not when I didn't hit her, but she snapped at me. Like she tried to say that she's dominant, so I had to grab her by the side of the neck and put her on the ground and hold her there for like 3-4 minutes, with her struggling and then crying because I won't let her up, because I have to I don't want her thinking she's the boss. I felt so bad for doing it, but these internet trainers, and I love that little shit. So she got that. She knows she ain't the boss. Once you you can never let a dog tell you if they're the boss. The one thing she does love above all else, though, is this. She begs for me to hold her like this. I did it once, a couple times when she was a puppy. Now she just wants to be held all the time. She did a baby. You're a little baby. Yeah. I know. I'll give you a belly rubs too. Oh, I don't want that. I don't put your mouth in my face. Ah. Okay, you're free to go. Here. The other thing is, oh my goodness. Thinking about taking a walk up the hill to go visit my buddy. Bum a hand rolled cigarette because I've got this like splitting freaking headache. And usually I got my vape, but I'm broken through it. About that. Sorry about that. I'm gonna start planning these live streams a little bit better, like actually planning them to go live, announcing it, and setting it up in the future. Thank you for distracting me for a little bit, but I think I'm gonna go take a walk in the rain to go see my buddy up the hill and mooch off him. I love y'all. I'm gonna head out.